there, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to share with you a quick video on how I made my own designer series paper and saved it for a project, but now I have it to use time and time again. So first thing I did is I picked my color for my background, and that was Riding Hood Red. And what I'm trying to do is match a barn board look, or some weathered wood look on an old barn. So I've got my Riding Hood Red background, and then I chose the the overlay from the Be Awesome Today kit. And let's see, which one did I use? This one here, the texture overlay. So I used that the first time, and I did that in Early Espresso. So I'll just change my color here. And then I just did an edit, copy, edit, paste. So edit, copy, and then edit, paste in place. So I've just made a duplicate, and then I mirrored it, flipped it, and then I changed the color to Cherry Cobbler. So that's going to offer some darker shades of red on here. So I just did that in the Cherry Cobbler. And then my last step to making this designer series paper, see that nice color and texture already, is I just added the wood grain. Sorry, my computer's running really slow here. Okay, so the decorative overlay wood grain. And then I changed the color here to Very Vanilla, so that would give it that aged or antique. Actually, I'm sorry, I didn't use Very Vanilla. I used Sahara Sand. And then I'm just going to change the opacity. So we'll get our color chart up here. Go to Sahara Sand. I thought the Very Vanilla was a little bit too bright. Even that you can see is pretty bright. Change the opacity to about 60%. And then I made my DSP. So what I did is I went up to Project, shared it, and I exported my pages. So I exported it as a JPEG file. And then when I came over here to create my page, I simply used a square punch. And then when you save, I should have shown you, sorry, when you save your JPEG of your designer series paper that you create, I just found my components folder and I saved it under backgrounds, and I can show you where that is in just a second. And so now you can see here on this page that I've got it here in my background. And then what I did, once I had that punch, just as it loads up here, so if I click on that punch, and then click on the punch, click on my punch, here we go, there's too many elements on my page. Okay, there we go. And I go to paper fill. You'll see down here I've got July to December 2012, so I forgot to change the name, but that's the file name, so that's my book. And then it just shows you here that I've got page 37, 38. These are my pages, but this is also where I saved my designer series paper. So pretty cool, and actually the reason these are saved here is I made the mistake of when I exported my last set of files, I forgot to save them just to my normal document folder. So I've actually deleted the designer paper, but I'll reinsert that. And let me just show you how to do that. So when you're going to save, so you go Project, Share, Export Pages, you'll see here at the bottom what happens, and it's just saving here all the work that I just did. When it saves, I'm just going to say no. And here it says to change locations. So you just want to change the location so it goes to Applications, My Digital Studio, Components, and then Backgrounds. And you'll save that. So I'm going to change that to where I would normally save all my other pages so I don't make that mistake again. But if you like today's page, I would love for you to like it, as it is going to be entered in this week's MDS contest. And so your support is always greatly appreciated. And I really appreciate you stopping by today. Check out my blog at stampwithheather.ca for more details.